Welcome to my next vlog on the winning YouTube playlist. I guess that's what I'm going to call it for right now. And I'm talking to you because, number one, very important, I need a break. I just spent the last 2 hours or so working on my YouTube channel, creating content for it. And that seems to be the average I'm spending a day on these YouTube videos from inception till basically completion. The only thing I'm really missing on that video at the moment is just adding music, which is easy, just pairing up the music, walk in the park really, and writing a description. I've already seemed to have found a way to optimize thumbnails, which is why I'm actually doing this vlog to begin with, because I have a lot I want to say about thumbnails, but they're YouTube likes to say they're important, but I'd like to say they are critically important. I had a video just this past week go from essentially no views for the first 4 days it was up there. Mind you, I only had it up since the week before, to having 44 views overnight, just by changing the thumbnail. It's really impressive, considering my channel is basically unknown, and YouTube has millions of other channels out there that they're recommending that are more established than mine. That actually speaks volumes to the fact that the thumbnail is quite crucial. And I like my thumbnails. I've been learning a lot and found out a really quick and easy way to speed up thumbnail creation, to where I could basically have a thumbnail up and running from idea till actually implementation in about 10 minutes. Very, very impressive. In fact, I'm hoping to shorten that down to just 5 minutes of making a thumbnail. Now, since I discovered how to make my, I'll call it a pinwheel effect or a starburst effect. Basically, it's the effect that is the most effective. I've done a lot of research into what type of thumbnail seems to be working the best, and in reality, it bubbles down to high visibility colors and having a pinwheel or a thumbnail. So that's what my channel is being optimized to do. In fact, you might even seen it in some of the thumbnails for this video while you clicked on it, because it works. It's effective. And I like that. When something turns my channel from basically nothing into something that people are wanting to click on, I could get behind that. Sorry, that might have been a bit loud, but I'm just taking the nice moment to relax a little, to feel a sense of calm, and sort of voice some of the thoughts and ideas that have been running through my head. And one of those has been the view count. Now, I'm relatively new to the view count, so seeing my videos getting lots of views is great. And I seem to have fallen into a pattern to where I want more views. I just want them. And the more views I have, the more happier I feel. But I keep forgetting, and I think this is important to other people who first start, who see the view count saying, hey, my video is getting viewed. I'm making a difference. People are actually seeing what I'm doing. Now, let me stop you right there. And stop myself too. Views to Google mean nothing. And if it means nothing to Google, then it means nothing to advertisers, because Google and advertisers are basically tied together. Google's primary objective is to get more people viewing ads, not viewing your video. And that's an important distinction I need to make here, because you might say, wow, my video has over 1 million views, but it doesn't generate you any ads, or for that matter, any ad money. You might be saying, well, what's going on? Simply because views can be bought, and Google knows that. In fact, millions and millions of views can be purchased with just a simple mouse click and a credit card swipe. What Google really cares about is not views, but engagement. Are you engaging your audience? Are you causing them to click the like button? I know I mentioned this in the previous vlog, or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. But if you get some sort of engagement with a Google Plus because of how well that's integrated in, or people leaving a comment or just subscribing, Google actually counts that. And here's the surprising part. It even counts your own. So if you create a video, well, here's a secret for you. If you create a video and comment on it, Google counts that as a interaction and is thus more likely to promote your video. Yes, I have been doing that, where I'll leave a comment on my own video. But I think it's important to people, because when they see that comment on your video, they're more inclined to trust you, because they see that, oh, you aren't just putting it up there, you're actually commenting about it. You actually care about your product. And yes, that actually is true. When I leave a comment, it's because I actually care about the video that I created. I know not everyone's in the same boat, but to other people, it's a signal. And that's what Google is really all about, is signaling. Some signals are good, some signals aren't. So how do you, as a new YouTube channel creator, video person, stand out above people who are well established? And the answer is simply by not focusing on views, but focusing on the signals that Google cares about with any channel. And that is, are you active? That's number one. Are you active? In fact, it's probably number one. Are you active? Yes, I have a pointer. It's that important. Are you producing content regularly? YouTube is going to highlight people who are producing content more often than people who have stopped producing content. And a good example of that would be one of the channels I used to follow, which is Angry Video Game Nerd. He stopped producing Angry Video Game Nerd shows. His YouTube channel will only support him for so long before demographics are going to tail off, because YouTube has an algorithm out there called the burnout algorithm. It's a relatively new algorithm from what I'm learning, and it's very, very passion-inducing in that, I think PewDiePie said it best, a lot of his viewers are actually being burned out artificially by Google's algorithm. But I guess that's another lecture for another, talk for another day. So just a quick recap. Number one is, are you active? Number two is not only are you active, but are you producing stuff people want to watch? You know, are they clicking like? Are they clicking dislike? Okay, maybe that's not exactly what I was supposed to say with that. Let me rephrase. You're creating content that people want to watch. When people start watching your film, you have like 15 seconds to grab them. After that 15 seconds, they're gone. And you can see that all the time by watch time and relative audience engagement. Those are two buttons inside the analytics section of YouTube's Creator Studio. You actually see, once you get people, they tend to watch throughout the rest of the film. And that actually is revealing, because when you have much longer videos, you could actually have certain portions of the video be over 100% where people watch. And the reason why is people watch a video, let's say during their lunch break, and they'll stop, and then they'll come back, the next day and start watching from that point. And YouTube counts that, and you could have your graph doing weird things where it go up and then down, and that'd be over 100%. But you can actually see, people are watching the film all the way through. Google actually notices when people go in, watch a video for 15 seconds and pull out and never go back again. That's rated negatively against your channel, as opposed to, people seeing your video, get through the first 15 seconds or so, and then say, hey, it ain't that bad, and keep watching throughout the rest of the film. Google likes that a lot. So here's the kicker for new channels. When you create a new video and people go in and watch it, and they don't leave after the first 15 seconds and they watch it all the way through, but they don't end up subscribing, Google still counts that positively. So even though you didn't get a subscriber, the fact that they've seen the film all the way through, Google says, you know what? If one person's liked it, let me keep recommending it via Google's or YouTube's watch page. So that's all that I have for now. There's a ton of other things I'll be talking about, but my primary focus on this vlog was supposed to be the thumbnail, how important it's been, sort of talking about viewership and the trap that early producers could easily fall into with view counts, and then going over some of why a new channel has a chance over a well-established older channel that isn't necessarily doing as much. I like to refer to that as chinks in armor that a new YouTube channel can take advantage of. Because Google, like I said, is always looking for great, awesome content. And if you produce stuff better, faster, well, you get the idea. A nice Daft Punk reference there. But if you produce stuff to highlight the weaknesses of your opponent's armor, and you're able to build a better set of armor that you could then put up there, YouTube cares about that, and they will highlight you again and again on the watch page, which is primarily, actually, full disclosure, where most of my traffic's coming from at the moment, because, hey, I don't have any subscribers yet, but then again, the channel's only, a week and a half old. I'd be shocked to have subscribers at this point. Right now, my goal is to aim for the 500th view. Yes, I know I just talked about views and saying views are irrelevant, but after 500 views, I should have enough data on certain amount of my videos, in fact, a lot of my videos, to start seeing what is being liked, what isn't, start custom tailoring. So with that, I will let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video log, and I will see you next time. Bye.